Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell, we are playing legendary rank and I'm player number 5. Too bad I'm not player number 1. I'm just kidding guys, the number doesn't really matter, but it'll be cool to be player number 1, don't you think? Well anyways, boom, was about to save Ari there. Gonna go back and get my red soon, and then I'm gonna go back and recall to get my first core item. Alright, so a tip. Whenever the dragons, the first dragon or the Rift Hero, whenever they come out, to know if you're on track, as in gold wise to getting your items, make sure you have your first core item before you guys ever contest for the first objective. That's how you know you're on track. Well, at least that's how I track myself. If track myself for myself to be on track. I see an opportunity down there. This should be easy because they're both low on HP. Boing, stun. Kaze can't even block it, but Kaze is gonna die right now too because he's also low. And I got a triple kill, but I'm dead because Akali finished me off. I really want the red dragon. Nas is just gonna keep pushing, so he do his own thing. Wait, there. Yeah, you don't want to get stunned by that. I don't have any boot yet, so getting stunned is really crucial. I always buy the magic resistant because it will. Ooh, okay, I get Kha'Zix here. I didn't. I always buy the magic resistant boot because that will reduce the endurance of like stuns, slows, and roots. So for that reason, I always buy the magic one. But of course, they gotta have some magic too, for it to make sense at all to buy it, you know. Which in most cases, we always play against a mage, so I always buy it.
First turret destroyed.
Boom, boom. Okay, do you guys know why that was perfect? Except the part where I died. But do you guys know what just happened? Do you guys know why kicking Garen it's better than kicking Akali? I was trying to tell these Gnosis to attack the base because I mean, dude, they're doing dragon, take the tower, but he doesn't want to. Well, anyways, back to what I was saying. You want to kick for LEESIN. You want to kick the tanky hero into their own teammate because that way you deal more damage. So for example, what I just did, I kicked Garen into Akali, and it doesn't matter the kick, and when you kick them, the champion that flies into their own teammate, it's the same damage. But by kicking a tank to their own teammate, you actually do bonus damage to them, not to the one you kicked. Not the one you kicked, but the one you kicked to. You do a bonus damage depending on how much HP who you kicked. So for example, what I just did, I kicked Garen because Garen had more HP. It dealt more damage to Akali than me kicking Akali to Garen, and it would have been the same damage doing it to Akali. So in this case, I just did more damage to Akali herself. That's why I said it was perfect that Garen came. So, you know, it was a perfect lineup, you know. It was just a perfect lineup. That's why. Ooh, that was really close. That was really close. They probably missed it for like 5.1 seconds or something. Boom, and I think I got away right here. Yeah, I got away. But look at that. Pyke really wants me, man. Pyke really wants me. I mean, if he were to land that, I probably would have died for sure. But I was out of range. Side note, always get the scuttle. Always get them. They provide visions to the whole team, and by having that vision, like you will notice it. Like if you don't, like you will notice that when you get the scuttle, most of the time, the enemies will not run through that river because I mean you will see them, right? And for that reason, like they won't always go that way, you know. So that's why in the early game it's very important to get the scuttle because then likely that lane won't get ganked as often because of that scuttle. So here I am trying to take out Garen. I could beat him, because I do have black cleaver. Boom, boom. Trying to get him as low as possible. I missed my first skill earlier. If you guys didn't see, I hit the minion instead of him. That's why it took a little longer to kill him. Because the first skill, LEESIN's first skill, is the one that deal the most damage, especially when they're low health. That's how I knew I could beat Garen. In a full health though, it might be different because LEESIN is stronger when he's fighting an enemy who are low HP. So if Garen was a full health, it probably would have been a different story. So I wasn't paying attention. As you guys can see, like Akali executed my ADC. I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't paying attention for sure. But the good news is at least Lucian was able to take down Akali with him, or else this would have been so bad on my end. So I didn't buy the magic boot, which I think I should have. I don't know why I didn't buy it. Oh, I didn't buy it because we didn't have they didn't have a lot of stun. That's why I didn't buy it, you know. The only stun would have been Pike, but I wasn't really scared of Pike because the chance of him stunning me with his skill is not very likely because I could dash away. That's why I didn't buy the magic resistant boot. So I see Nasus going in right there. Gonna chase down him. My specialty when they're low, that's LEESIN's time. I try to get Pike too, but I missed that first skill. Yeah, so you don't want to get hit by the stun. Ooh, he got desperate. He got desperate. Ooh, that was close though. You gotta tell me, that was amazing, right? Wasn't that just amazing? That was pretty close. I'll give him that much. Akali is also low. Ezreal is about 2/3, I believe, and Garen is also about 2/3 or a fourth. See if I can get them to them on time. Okay, now Garen is really low. Okay, boom, finish him off. Man, if I had a flash, I could flash to them and throw my first skill at them. But in this case, I don't have it because I used it already, as you guys can tell. Once again, get the scuttles. Very, very important. I don't know who got the Rift Hero. Oh, Nasus. He got the Rift Hero earlier. Yeah. Pike was just out of position. I don't know what he was doing. He was out of position. The dragon is up. I'm just gonna try to, yeah. I want to get the Rift Hero to hit the tower before. So Kha'Zix is right there. Kha'Zix is going after our teammates right now. I'm gonna use the opportunity to take the dragon really quick. They probably cannot kill Nasus because Nasus is pretty tanky. So boom, we got the dragon. Ezreal. Garen. I don't want Garen, but if he's here, I'll probably have to take him. I mean, I have Black Cleaver, so by hurting him, he has he's taking some defense reduction. There's Akali. I was trying to use my third skill on Akali so it could reveal her. Point. Ooh, bad spot. Okay, I'm just gonna use that. Can I get Ezreal? Boom. Okay, that was good. I was gonna die anyways because I put myself in the bad spot, but at least I got Ezreal. I wanted to kick Ezreal away and fly to Ezreal since I marked him, but you know, it was I just what is that word? Auto clicked. No, I didn't manually. Well, Ezreal was out of my range anyway, so I couldn't kick him, you know. But then I guess I kicked him away. I guess I kicked Pike away, and which gave me time to go and kill Ezreal, I guess. So it's a win-win. Nasus hoped out now, just a little late, but maybe his ult was on cooldown. I got hit by Ezreal's ult. Oh, I thought that was LEESIN. I thought that was another LEESIN for a second. Like, what? How is that possible? This is rank, I'm sure. Perfect right there. Pike. Damn. Oh, if I landed that, it would be nice. But it's alright. It's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this tower right here. It probably will not work because of how the position we are right now. Because there should be another, yeah, there's the other minion wave that was coming. So I know there was no way I'm gonna get this, but I'm just gonna farm it up for now. I'm gonna try to take the farm. Ezreal.
Waste not a minute.
And the scuttle. again, always get the scuttle. The scuttle is easier to kill, like as the game goes on. So there's no reason why you should always you should miss out on the scuttle. The scuttle is a must. Trying to farm. I'm just trying to farm here, get as much farm as I can. You know, there's really nothing going on right now, except for Pyke being out of place right now. Like, where's your team, Pyke? Trying to take on the whole team right now. Garen. Ooh, okay, I came a little late. Ooh, that was so good. That was so good. Garen flashed a little bit too late. That's why I was able to mark him and fly to him. So basically, he wasted his flash because, you know, I was able to fly to him because I marked him. Kha'Zix. Can I get Kha'Zix? So because he bought that one item, my first skill doesn't mark him. Akali. Okay, this isn't good. We're probably gonna back up right here. I do have a core item, which I am trying to buy, but then like it's so risky. Like these guys, like my team, they just want to fight. Like, like if I leave them, they're gonna fight, and if they fight, they might lose. So I just gotta stay. You know, the worst case scenario, I kicked them away, but I couldn't even. Like, I kicked them away, but I didn't even. I don't know if I marked him already. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I'm not sure, but I couldn't fly to him. This was the perfect time to be doing Baron because it's 4-on-3, but then everyone's all over the place. Ari wasn't coming. Ari was trying to get that ward. Lux did not know what to do, so it was all bad. Boom. And boom, right there. That was so beautiful. You know, something about LEESIN's ult, like something about kicking them and flying to them, like it's so beautiful. Like it's so like wow, you know, and it's so satisfying, especially when they're low health, because you know when you fly to them, you know it's over, because you know, like I said before, LEESIN deals a lot more damage to enemies who are low, you know. So they're low and he kicks them and they're even lower, and when you mark them, like it's just like wow, you know, like it's over. Like when you fly to them, it's almost like Zed's ult, where when you ult them and you shadow away, you know they're dead. You know, it's kind of like that satisfying feeling that okay, you're dead, you know. I was able to get 2 core items from home because I have not recalled since then. You know? Like wow, that's how long I've been in the battlefield, because these guys kept trying to fight. Like look at them. Ari is dead. The dragon is about. Lucian just died right now. Or Lucian, yeah. The dragon is up. I'm trying to get. This is where I died, I believe. Yeah, I think I died right here. I tried to get away, but I died. I was trying to get Kha'Zix so that you know, I'm much stronger than him, so I could probably execute him. Although he is stronger when it's 1v1. I think I rage here a little bit because I was all like, why are you guys fighting the tank? You know, that's what Garen wants. He wants you to fight the tank. But then I think Nasus was protecting Lux because Lux said that Garen was targeting her. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's what I didn't see. But from what I saw was, yeah, target the tank, you know. Like, so I was pretty upset at this point. I was all like, what are you doing? Why are you guys targeting Garen? Like, there are a much more squishier champion, you know. Lucian's like, this Akali's addicted to me, which is what she needs to do. That's how you're supposed to play assassin. You target the squishies, you know. Garen dies. I was texting, so you guys didn't see what happened. I was paying attention to the map, so that's how I knew Garen was gonna die. Attack Baron. This is where I said to attack Baron, but I knew it was also kind of risky. So I see Akali going for Lucian right now. So I was all like, okay, we're not gonna do Baron because it's also it's risky right now too, because we don't know where they're at. So I'm just here waiting. I'm here waiting for Akali to do it. Boom. I got stunned. You guys see what I'm talking about? That stun was long. Like, you know, it was just one of those stuns. Okay. Pyke. I remember. I really wanted to chase down Pyke right here. But then I also thought maybe we could do Baron, you know? Nasus is making it even fight because Nasus is like down there. He's making it on 4-on-4. What I like to think of it as, if your team is doing Baron right now, I didn't think they were gonna fight really. That's what I was farming to do. But if your team is doing Baron and you guys are like 4v4, 5v5 or whatsoever, sometimes it's not a big deal, but sometimes it can be when you know that doing Baron is risky. Like you will know that doing Baron is risky, right? So when those times when you guys are doing like a 5v5 or a 4v4, if you're the team that is doing Baron, I like to see it as you're on the downside, because as you are attacking Baron, Baron is also attacking you. Oosh, kick Akali away. Baron also attacking you, and the enemy are also attacking you. So I like to think of it as like a 5v4 or like a 6v5, you know, because you have to fight the Baron as well as fight the other team. The smart way to do this is back off of Baron and fight them. Like, don't ever take any risky thing. That's the thing about some players in some players in Wild Rift, is that they like to play the risky game, not knowing they're playing the risky game, you know? So I see a Akali up there. So I was right here. I was waiting for a Akali to come out because I was like, hey, where is she? You know, she was up there. Well, anyways, back to what I was talking about. Like you will know when you're playing a risky game. Like you will your natural instinct will tell you if it's a risky game. What you have to do is believe and know it that it's an actual risky game. So you see the team right here. You see how my team really wanted to do the dragon, but I know it was really risky because look at Garen. Garen is also pushing. Lucian is not with us because Lucian is defending, which leaves us a 4v4 up there, 4v3. But Kha'Zix is also still alive, so he could jump in. He could jump in and steal it if Nasus doesn't know how to keep Kha'Zix away. Because I had games where teammates, tanks, or fighters preferably, where they don't know how to keep their jungle away, so it makes it like an easy steal for the other team, you know? For example, like if I was LEESIN and they were doing the Baron, and like who was their fighter? Garen doesn't come in. Like, I prefer Garen because he's durable, he's more tanky. If he doesn't come back me off, likely of my chance of stealing it, it's about 50-50, which is higher than if he was chasing me, keeping me busy. The chance of me stealing is like very low, you know? So that's another tip. And I think this is where we end it right here. Yes, it is. Boom. And that's GG. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed in the shadows.